I think the North American League brings a hard-working kid. I know they love the game, and we were talking to some of the scouts earlier. It's fun to watch when all the kids are working.
One young man this time of year last year did not have a team to play on. We convinced him to play here, and he was drafted in the second round by the Philadelphia Flyers last year at the 2012 NHL entry draft. So this is the way to go to D1 college scholarships.
There are two things that really define the North American Hockey League. The first is we're unique in the fact that most players begin the season without a college opportunity. Through training and development and exposure, they earn that college opportunity throughout the season. The second is inclusive of the North American Hockey League, the North American 3 Hockey League, the North American Prospects Hockey League. We provide more places for players to play, coaches to coach, officials to officiate, which truly defines the North American Hockey League as a league of opportunity.
I think the growth of the North American League in the last 10 years has really been spectacular. From our original 8 or 10 teams, which was a great league with a lot of talent, to now 24, 28 last year, that kind of thing. I think it's been beneficial because we're getting opportunities for a lot more kids from non-traditional areas. And without the opportunities that the North American League provides with so many different teams and so many geographical areas, I don't think those kids would get that opportunity. Well, I believe juniors is one of the best life experiences a kid could have. The ability for a kid to move away from home, meet different people, learn how to find his place on a team and in the world is very important. And I think the life experiences kids get are almost as valuable as the education they end up getting. I think they have some experience in their bank one day where some of these kids that get out of college won't have, and juniors has a lot to do with that.
Another area that the NAHL is good on is helping kids grow themselves and mature. They live away from home for the first time, and then they travel first class on a bus. That's kind of fun to get the team together and travel on a bus. They stay in hotels together. There's good bonding experience. But these guys have an opportunity to grow as individuals when they play a season in the North American Hockey League.
The North American Hockey League, it's been around for 37 years. The list of players that played in this league that moved on to the NHL, the list of coaches that coached in this league that moved on, and the best thing about it is the future list that will be developed as these boys get the opportunity to move on into college and beyond.
We like guys that compete. That's a big thing in our book. I like to see guys at home and on the road and in different environments and see if there's a change and what they can bring to the table.
What they see is the intensity that these kids have, the energy they have, and the effort they give in on a night in, night out basis.
Some of the things we're going to look for in every single guy we recruit, high character kids that compete and play hard and can work in a team concept. That's something we won't sacrifice with any guy, no matter how talented or skilled he is. He's got to be able to compete and have a high character on and off the ice, and obviously the academics as well. We want kids that are committed in the classroom and not just to being hockey players. We've been real successful in this league finding those types of players.
When you come to this tournament, it's amazing. You're going to see every National Hockey League team represented here, every Division I college, every Division III college. It's unbelievable the number of scouts that you see in the building looking at these players, and that's part of the opportunity playing in the showcase. You get to play in front of all of these scouts, and you're getting an opportunity to impress them because you never know who's in the stands.
It's not always about next year, but a few years down the road, there's a lot of wide ranges of talent here, and it's great for us to be able to see it all at once.
Have us look around here and what's going on today. Over 40 NHL scouts in the building last night, and all the D1 teams in the league are here. But last year, again, surpassed all the numbers, got 2 kids drafted in the NHL, so it just speaks for itself, and I think those are great events, and we got to give the NAHL credit for that. What an environment it is. It's pure people that are all hockey related in some fashion. It's just a great week, and it's a fun week to be part of.
Kids just know what it is now, and kids have succeeded in all the different areas across the U.S. and played, and they're going back and telling their friends, you got to go play in the North American League. great to see. I love seeing California and Texas and Florida and Las Vegas, Nevada, and places that you wouldn't think would be hockey hotbeds, but they're producing players.
It's always exciting for us to come to North American League events, and especially this showcase, because you know you're going to come see high quality players that work hard and are going to be ready to play college hockey a year or two down the road.
Another big part of the junior experience and the maturity process for the players that play juniors is the fact that they get out and become part of the community. You know, in our organization and all the organizations, North American Hockey League, we bring them with us for school appearances where they have to speak in front of the kids. We assign them to youth hockey teams, mites and squirts and peewees, where they mentor the team. We bring them to hospitals for some of the sick kids. Just things so, again, they're getting the good life experience, but they're also learning how to give back and understand how fortunate they are to have gotten to where they're at right now.
I think it's the players' jobs to give back to the community, whether they get involved with underprivileged kids, youth hockey programs and such. In Corpus Christi, we do a lot of reading in schools and visiting hospitals, and people know about us and they get to know about you. So we have to give back to the community. They're role models, and young kids look up to them. So they want to look neat, they want to present themselves well. It's important that they give back to the community.
We've had a lot of success out of the North American Hockey League, building our program, finding guys that have fit those roles and helped us build from year to year. Andy Green, who played at CompuWare, obviously in the NHL right now with the Devils, was a 2-year All-American for us, and Cody Reichard, Player of the Year in the NAHL and in the CCHA as well. Alden Hirschfeld, Carter Camper, guys that have been captains for us and really helped build our program in the last 5 or 6 years. So that's a credit to the North American League and how they prepare them for college hockey.
But I believe it's the most important thing for the team is to create young men and to give them the opportunity to go to D1. At the end of the day, that's what we're in this business for, is to promote kids and move them to the next level.